push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out, you can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, go take it all away, but I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, go fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
Hello everyone, happy Friday night. We made it, and oh, do I have some teams for you. Jack Lord Nozell, hello. Alright, in slot 3, Never Back Esports. Slot 4, RDS Esports. Slot 5 are the Panthers. Slot 6, Most Hated. Slot 7, Rain Esports. Slot 8, Box Esports. Slot 9, Dauntless. Let's get up to Dauntless. There we go. Slot 10, NITX RG, Galaxy, LEG, OBOB. We have Fate and Casper in here tonight, guys. Slot 11, FANATICZ. Slot 12, Team Intimidators. Slot 13, NEBULA. Slot 14, our Team Aces. 15, LOTUS Academy. Slot 16, SMOKEY ESPORTS. I see you, no mercy. I see you. Slot 17, our Death Zone. 18, our GOSU. 19, AFTERFREEDOM. 20, our RIPD Team X. Slot 21, Fate Esports. 22, Never Forget Loyalty. Nice team name. And 23, our 7 Chicken. Bark, bark. There are your teams. And we are still getting these guys in here. So let's go, guys. Let's go ahead and turn the music back on. And guys in my chat, tell me how your week has been. At least some music pumping tonight. The other night it was quite the thing. Just go home, go away. One of my favorite songs today. LAPOGOG. Spidey, did you wake up my bot? Oh, Spidey, I had to wake it up for you. I told you that was your job. I'll take some more shots. I'll take another round. Oh, that sounds good this weekend. Jammer, I see you and Never Back Esports. Crucial. Hello, Crucial. Happy Friday night. Party all night long. Alright, so we're still missing Team 5, the Panthers. Uh-oh. Happy Thursday. Where are you? 7, Rain Esports. Ghosty, where is your team? Where are these teams? Team 17, Death Zone. Where are these teams tonight, boys? You can tell it's a Friday night. Let's go. So Jade says she's starting. I guess we're not gonna wait for the rest of these boys to get the butts in here. If they want to win that $40, they're gonna have to bring it in hot next time, huh? Alright, guys in my chat, who is gonna win tonight? Who's gonna be the first fight? I want to know. You guys have any ESP going? You know which teams are gonna fight first? I got a cat under my desk and he's biting my feet. Go away, cat. Alright, let me put up the map for you guys. I know you like it. I know you like that. Like it like that. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. Who should we jump with? Ooh, we got Klaus in the house, boys. Where is my mouse? There it is. Alright, and Casper Fate's back. Ooh, Torpita. Let's go. Ooh, we got Show Young in here. Who else? Who should we jump with, guys? Who should we jump with? I'm gonna jump with Flash, I guess. Hello, Flash. Look at this. Team 22. Never forget loyalty as a solo. What are the odds, boys? What are the odds? Alright, so we are coming in just west from the quarry, going across the top of Ferry Pier, across the top of Military Base Island, and out the other side of Milta Power Peninsula. LEGOP is the best. Read my lips. Alright, let's see where these boys are going. Let's get it wound up, guys. Let's do this. This is Friday night. Let's have some fun. And our RIPD is off the plane. They are ripped. Oh, let's see. It does look like they've got two teams with them. I see Team 3, Never Back Esports, and I also see Team 12, Team Intimidators. So Team 13, Nebula. So they are coming in hot. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Not a whole lot of places for these guys to loot. Alright, so it doesn't look like everybody's going right on down there, but they are getting that vehicle. Nice landing flash. Look at that. So wait for your team flash. Alright, so NRG Galaxy right down here with Box Esports, but NRG Galaxy is just a trio, but let's see what Fate, Casper, and Spec can do against Box Esports. Box Esports looks like they are all over on the western edge of Primor, so we'll keep an eye on that for a minute. And let's go. Where is... Oh, Spec is already way over there by Box Esports, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Look at this. RIPD driving right on through Team 3, which are Never Back Esports, and Team 3 right through the middle of them, threaded that needle. And our first zone is all the way over to the east, but check out Novo. How many teams went to Novo? We have 7 chicken right here on the screen, fighting with AFTERFREEDOM, and I think that is Chris, 77k, down to about 5 HP. So let's see what else we've got. We do have RDS right over on this edge. And let's check in over. Oh, we have Dauntless over here as well. Klaus getting ready to throw those nades up and over. Foxy! I see you, Foxy. Oh, somebody saw Klaus. Klaus in the house, and he is down to about half health, guys. So we got a lot going on. Let's go back to the map and let me show you where everybody is, because it feels like the majority of teams are right down here in Novo. So let's... Oh, what is going on over here? GOSU is in a fight right here with Lotus Academy as well. And it looks like there's only one player, Astro, left for GOSU. And Joy Boy is right there on that outer edge. So... let's see what's going to happen there, because it does look like Joy Boy is coming up and in. Klaus out here on this balcony. So let's see what is going on. It does look like Yusuf has already found an elimination. Let's go on over here to Bomb. I found you, Bomb. I see you for AFTERFREEDOM. Let's give Bomb LC some love in the chat, boys. And look at Astro with this. Oh, he's got a 686. Grab that, UMP is here they come. Oh, he just got flooded over here by Lotus Academy. All right, let's go over here and get a bird's eye view of all the teams that are down here in Novo. Remember, we have Bomb for AFTERFREEDOM on the screen. And he is not too far away from Team 23. 7 chickens. Lychee. The nummy fruit. Alright, we can't really see where Dauntless is. They are way over in the blue. You can see that. And Team Aces looks like they're going ahead and getting on out of there. So let's see what these guys can do. No, I'll read lips, but I know that green is the best of the best. LEG is the best of the best. Don't argue with me, LEG. Alright, let's go back to the map. GG Bomb LC. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's see what is going on up in South Georgia. I see some craziness going on up here. Nebula is right over here with Team Intimidators. Nebula, they are all doing just fine. Let's check in over on the Team Intimate. Ooh, that's a rough ping. Look at this. He's having some ping issues over here for Captain Ninja. All right, guys, let's see what else is happening. NRG looks like they are pushing in over here onto Box. Esports Spec already has an elimination. So let's check in on Box now. Box is down to just a duo, and they are in the shack, guys. They are in the shack. What is going on with Casper? Let's check in on Casper. Ooh, I'm such a big fan of Fake Casper and Spec. And 615, 25, 24K for those of us that just love the OGs. All right, so these two just sitting in that shack. So we'll stick on the screen for just a second. Oh, I do hear them starting to push on out, and both of them from Box are trying to figure out where they're coming from because they are right here behind them. Amada, thank you for the like over in Trovo. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's see. This is kind of quiet right now at the moment. Everybody is trying to just make sure that they've got their space, and I do see all of NRG right on the outside of the shack. Let's go over and check in on Spec, see what Spec is doing. It looks like they are just going from place to place trying to figure out where they are, and they are sitting in that shack. And NRG does look like they're just going to go ahead and leave them. I don't know if that's the case, but we will find out soon enough. Our zone is to the east, so they're going to have to go ahead and move. Team Ace is taking over the eastern bridge. They know that all these teams are down here, so Team Ace is getting ready for that bridge camp. And we still have the two teams over here being really quiet. It does look like we lost Nebula Opium, so I'm not sure. He's AFK. He's actually here, so maybe he's just answering a phone call. You know how that goes, guys. You know. Oh, you did get a knock. Let's see. Got the opening knock on Team Intimidators. It was Copy Ninja. Remember the guy over here with the terrible ping? So now the rest of Team Intimidators are pushing up and in. So let's see what you is doing. You knows where he hit him, and he knows that there. Oh, he can hear those footsteps. He knows that there is Arpit right there. Oh, coming right up and around with that nade in his hand. Ooh, and the nade goes off right behind you, but you is able to get that elimination. So now Team Intimidators down to just a trio. Let's check in on Team Intimidators. We do have Copy Ninja back up onto his feet, and Nitro trying to get those angles over onto you. He knows where you is, but ooh, you better keep your head down because the rest of Nebula are right across from you. All right, let's check out the rest of the map, see what's going on. It does look like Box Esports went ahead and got away from it. And let's see, we do have another fight going on right over here at the shelter, and we got a couple of teams pushing up and in. SMOKEY Esports over here in a fight with Lotus Academy. Lotus Academy coming in hot, boys. This is their second fight already. Joy Boy. Ooh, and it is just down to Lux now. Lux is the last. Oh, Lux. I think they do. Lux. I'm not sure, but he might have just finished off SMOKEY Esports. But here comes Fate Esports coming up and around. You can see that right here on this edge, right across the way. So Lux is able to get Solo, Mr. Solo, to us. Pick back up. All right, our zone's getting ready to collapse again, and we are going from Yasnaya to the East Bridge. Team Aces does not have to move. It's going around Lipovka and Milta Power. Potato Hill still in, but all these teams over here, they're going to have to move on out. Box is going to have to come on in. Let's go over and check out what Sadra and the boys are doing over on this bridge camp. Looks like Sadra's coming up to the top. Let's check over into Novo, see what's going on. Does look like Dauntless is coming out and around. They may be going over to the West Bridge, but they do have another team right in front of them. That is AFTERFREEDOM. Bomb! No, bomb! I'm sorry. Now it's just up to Chris. Chris is right over here. and there goes After Freedom Dauntless on a mission. We did lose Klaus. We lost Klaus and Dauntless. We're just up to Cloudy and Salty. Salty up to 3 eliminations. Look at it. Like that buggy. Oh, it's seen better days, doesn't it, Cloudy? Alright, guys. Let's see what is going on. Let's see what's going on with RTS. I think RTS knows that there is a bridge camp. He is a solo also, because you know that a lot of these teams did not load in at the beginning. We still have the 2 teams over in South George. We still have Nebula and Team Intimidators. They need to come on in. Ooh, we just got another fight going on over here. You was able to get 3 of them from Team Intimidators. Now, Nebula going in with 4 eliminations to this zone, but they need to hurry on in. And most of the zone, if they come in straight from the west, they're going to run into several teams right on over here. Dauntless is coming back towards the East Bridge, and we still have Team Aces right over on the East Bridge, so Team Aces may be able to get a couple of Dauntless, and there's only 2 of them. What is going on up here? I just saw some flashing lights. Let's see what is going on with Team Fate, or Fate Esports. They changed their name on me again, guys. Alright, and they're right over here with RIPD. And look at this hustle watching as RIPD making that rotation up and around heaven. So they're going all the way across. And let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have Team Aces right over on that East Bridge. We still have Box Esports. Looks like Box Esports is starting to move out. And we also have Nebula that needs to come on in. So we do have quite a few that still need to rotate. It does look like RDS is going to be able to swim all the way in, and he shouldn't have too much issues. Once he gets over to Milta, nobody went to Milta this time. So Milta wide and clear for him. So let's see. I think we're about ready to have a fight right on over here. Let's go on over to Never Back Esports as they are pushing up onto Team 6, the most hated. Let's check in on Rizzy and the boys. We got Spidey. We even have Blake. Look at this Blank boy right here. He's just trying to get those shots right on down to Never Back. As Never Back comes pushing right up and in. There is Yoshi. Just going out and around. Oh, and I was just getting ready to switch over to Jammer. Jammer ready for that pop out as they were doing the distraction drive-by. And now here comes the push up into Never Back. So let's go over to, I'm sorry, the most hated down to just a trio now. Blank out of this. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. I do think that one of them is over there is Maka. Maka is right over here, and here comes Yoshi. Yoshi right there doing that TPP beat right there. Oh, Maka with that Tommy gun taking down Yoshi. Now here comes the rest of both teams. We have Most Hated coming right up and in, right on top of Never Back. Let's go back down to Jammer, see what Jammer is doing as the rest of his team are coming up and in. Look at that. We got Spoity right there. Spoity on the inside trying to get those shots right on out. Most Hated down to just, ooh, look at that. We got Never, oh no. Ooh, and Spoity gets taken down and out, but we did lose another one for Never Back. And now here comes Maka, and it is just Maka versus Maka. And now Never Back is just down to J-Dog. And NRG Galaxy wasn't a fight. Let's see, where did NRG Galaxy go? Where is NRG Galaxy? Where did they go, guys? We got Box Esports coming right in by Dauntless, and I don't see. Let's check in over here, see if NRG Galaxy is over at the Walmart compound. Yes, there's Fate right there. Now, I don't know why we're lagging so bad, guys, but we are lagging. So let's stay on here for just a second. Let me check in over here because you guys can't really see what is going on, but it does look like Dauntless is checking in right over here on the Box Esports. Fate. Ooh, Fate. holding off this push, and look at this. Dauntless trying to get those shots. And Cloudy! Oh, Cloudy got knocked. Who knocked you, Cloudy? Let's go over here, see what's going on. We got one in the water, and where's the other one? How did they knock you, Cloudy? They were both in the water. I missed it. How do you knock someone from the water, guys? Alright, no, I'll just Alright, so now we do have two more teams. We have the FANATICZ right over here with Fate Esports. Nervous has been knocked, and now Love making that connection. But we do have another team coming up and in. It is Nebula. And somehow you picked up another elimination. He's up to 4 eliminations. I still want to know how you got that knock from the water. Alright, so now Dauntless is coming up and in. Let's see what's going on. They can see him coming up and through, and now it's just up to Salty versus E from Box Esports. And I think Box Esports is also a solo, and here comes a nade by Salty right up and over onto it. And does he get that nade? Oh, he is now on this push, coming right up and in onto Box Esports. Oh, Salty winning that match. Alright, guys, let me put this back up, and we are down to 6 teams, just like that. We still have Dauntless over on that edge. The rest of the teams are in or near zone. So we still have I think Team Aces is still a full 4-man. Yes, they are. And look at this. They're getting all the loot right here. They're getting fat and happy over here. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We still have, look at this, Mr. Blaze BT. Blaze BT coming right up and through. He got to run right down the middle of Melta Power. And oh, he does see a vehicle right there by that Witcher Tower. And I'm not even sure that may be Never Forget Loyalty. Yes, it is. And here he comes. He is coming right up and in. RDS does know that he's there. And Dauntless, look at this. Salty going down and around. He's going over to the West Bridge. No one on the East Bridge now, so he could have gone either way. But we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more so that you guys can see where these teams are. And let's see. It does look like RDS may end up really close to Team Aces right across the street. Team Aces was over in that compound getting all that loot from that fight that we just watched. But it does look like Team Aces is moving up and around, getting closer to Center Zone. And Center Zone, let's see, who was just in Center Zone? Nebula. So Nebula. Let's go over to the Walmart compound because I think Team Aces... Oh, our zone just popped again. Look at that. Guys, no one in zone. And we still have Salty coming in from Dauntless. Look at that. Go, Salty, go. Alright, guys. So now we have everyone that needs to get into zone, and we still have Salty. There goes Team Aces taking those shots over at Nebula. Drago right at the top of that hill, taking all those shots. Let's go check in on Drago. Drago down to about 10 HP. Oh! And Ozzy was able to get that knock, but they should be, Team Aces should be able to pick him back up. Let's see what is going on right over here. He's got that 3 times. He's got that nice spray. Alright, guys, we look at all the teams coming up and around right on over here. Here comes RTS right up to the north side of all of this, and we do have RIPD. He is over here in zone 2, so zone all getting right on in there. And Salty, look at this from Dauntless. He made it all the way up and into zone. Now he's gonna gatekeep. Here comes Nebula right into Salty's spray. Salty just trying to spray Nebula as they're coming on in. Team Aces wrapping down and around the south edge, coming up over towards the west. But it looks like Salty is keeping an eye on Nebula right down below. But Nebula is right there on the edge of zone. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Alright, guys, let's see what else is going on. Don't forget that Salty is a solo. We also have a solo from RDS and Who is our other solo? We're down to 5 teams. I think we lost our other solo. So we have RDS, Dauntless, Nebula, Team Aces, and RIPD, Team X. So they are all right in here. Look at Salty just driving along, doing those sweeps, getting that scout going, trying to find his position just about center zone. Alright, so let's check in. Nebula still just sitting there, getting all boosted back up. No worries in the world. And Sadra, way out of zone. What are you doing way back there? Sadra making sure that nobody comes in behind him, I'm sure. Nobody likes that, do they? Especially when you're in the... No, never mind. Alright, let's check in on you. You is up. Ooh, you be smoking. And look at this. Team Ace is coming right up and around. You trying to get those shots over onto Sadra. Sadra doing that sweep right over on the edge where Nebula was calling home. Over in the Walmart dip. Oh, and he gets knocked, but we should be able to pick him back up unless Team Aces comes up and over on that push. Let's check in on Godlin and not on that push. Let's check in on Yusuf. Yusuf coming right up and around. Look at this. Yusuf coming right up and into Nebula territory. What a spray down by Yusuf. And now there is just one solo player still remaining for Nebula. And look at this. It is Ozzy. Ozzy, the one with that crazy 3-time spray, and Sadra just trying to shut that car right on down. Alright, so he's going to be able to get on out of there, but it is down to 3 solos now, right? Are we at 3 solos? Oh, Team Aces is still following him. Look at this. He comes right up and over, and Godlin now right behind him. Ozzy does get that heal off. He's getting ready to do the boost, going right on past RIPD. There he goes, right down and around and wrecked, trying to get those shots off. And let's see what Mr. Flash is doing. Flash trying to figure out where Ozzy went, and Team Aces shouldn't be that far away. You can see that Yusuf is... Ooh, Sadra. Sadra got found by Blaze. Let's check in on Blaze over here in this compound. Or he's over in the car wash, right on that edge. So let's see what is going on with there we go. Salty. What's Salty doing all the way over here? Salty just holding everything down. We got Blaze over here in the car wash. Let's check in on Team Aces. Team Aces coming up and around just on the other side of the car wash. Look at this. They are facing off. We got one on each screen, guys. Alright, Yusuf just holding his own, and Godlin still coming up and in, and Salty over there getting those shots over onto Mr. Flash, and now it looks like Salty getting ready to push up onto RIPD. Team X right up on this edge. We still have Wrecked, and who is that? Ratul. And look at this. Salty has 2 of them knocked right on over there. Let's see. Right across. Salty down to about half health, and look at this. They are all coming up and around right on the other side of Salty. They are all the way around. It does look like they're trying to get those shots, and oh, almost held off the push by Team Aces, but Team Aces taking over the car wash. They will be able to get that res off, and let's go ahead and see if we can see from the sky where everyone is. You can see that Salty behind that tree. If the boys from Team Aces looks outside, they will be able to see Salty on the backside of that tree. Salty's going to have to watch his back because they did get that res off. And so now it is Team Aces coming up and around. It is a 4v2. Team RIPD, a full 4-man team. Let's check in on Mr. Flash. Mr. Flash up to 2 eliminations. And look at this. They are separated by Team Aces. Team Aces, 2 solos on each side of all 4 of them from RIPD. We have Godlin way up on top of the hill, and Yusuf down On the other side, look at this. Yusuf from the top side, able to see just about everything. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a better angle down below. And Yusuf, ooh, trying to keep his head down. And Godlin also down top half house. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. I do think that Radul has been knocked. And now let's see. I see Mr. Flash right on that backside. Let's see what Rect is doing. Rect is trying to get that fight with Godlin. And now the Z right on over here. Yusuf is still coming up and over this backside though. Yusuf, look at this. He is creeping right up and in, and Godlin just got another knock. So Godlin has two of them knocked over here, and RIPD trying to pick them both back up. We got Rec getting picked up, and let's see, what is Mr. Flash doing? Mr. Flash trying to keep an eye on where Yusuf is, and he does have Godlin right behind him, so Yusuf is coming right on down. Mr. Flash trying to get those shots, and look at Team Aces. They are crunching in onto RIPD, but RIPD, they are prioritizing keeping the team up. And so they still have full four-man team. Even though Rec just got knocked, we might be able to pick him back up. Oh, there goes two more. So now it is down to just Mr. Flash. It is up to Flash against the duo from Team Aces. Team Aces creeping in both sides. Hello, Zuli. And now here they come on the push. I think that is Yusuf driving right on by. Oh, Flash getting out of there just in time. Ooh, Team Aces coming in first with 9 eliminations. RIPD Team Axe coming in second with 2 eliminations, and Dauntless coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Team Aces, Yusuf, 5 eliminations, 1,077 damage. GG's. We'll be jumping with Yusuf when we come right back for match 2. Be right back.
Ready for this. Just want to be myself. Don't talk to nobody else. I want to be someone special. I don't want to be a typical person. To get away from all town. Start from fresh with a fundamental. I feel it right. 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 I'm learning how to be a better version of you. And now I realize I'm talking to myself. Doesn't really need to be forever. Doesn't make you feel better. I feel it right. I feel it right.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Hold on.
I'm so cold. Yeah, my heart's sinking like a stone. I'm so cold. Yeah, my heart's sinking like a stone.
hope you are well. Hello, Dewey, ooey, gooey, chewy, Dewey. I see you. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go ahead and put that right on up for you. Welcome back to Friday Night Cash Scrims. This is Region 8. Ooh, let's go, boys. And this time we are jumping with Team Aces. Use of 5 eliminations, 1,077 damage. Let's go down to Team Aces. In slot 14, let's go. Team Asif. Team Aces Yusuf. Yes. Oh, my brain. I am so glad it's the weekend, guys. I plan to try to sleep in as long as my dog will let me, which will be about 6:30. She's not the greatest at that. Oh, my dog. Alright, guys, here we go. Match 2 for Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims, coming in from the islands just to the east of Impala, going up and over the top of Minas Generalis, Hacienda del Padrón, over the top of water treatment, and right to the west of Oasis, headed into the wall. There we go. Dewey, how are you tonight? Wish you were in here. Alright, let's see where everybody goes, and let's scroll on in because I can see a big cluster headed over to Impala. So look at all these teams out. I see Neverback, Nebula, FANATICZ. We've got Box Esports. This is RIPD. And then, why do I have an RIPD blue and an RIPD purple, guys? No. What is going on over here? RIPD Mamba over here playing with RDS. What? Alright, and so the rest of RIPD, let's see. Are they a full 4-man team? Yes, they are, with Mr. Flash. Alright, let's try to remember that team. Alright, what is going on up here? We do have GOSU jumping with Team Aces, headed over to Cruz Deval. So let's go over with Yusuf, see what's going on, and keep an eye on that. He was the last match top fragger. So let's keep an eye in the sky over what is going on. NRG Galaxy going with Lotus Academy down to Picado. So what is happening over here? We got the Panthers taking over San Martin. They have all of San Martin to themselves. And our first zone is all the way to the north. Look at that. We even going off the edge of the map at the north about 20%. Let's go over here, see what's going on. Box Esports already has one that's been knocked. We do have 2 more over here for Box Esports, and they are fighting with RIPD. Team Z. Ooh, there is Neverback Esports coming up and around as well, so we'll keep an eye on this from the sky, and keep an eye on Yusuf as he is trying to push up and in onto GOSU. GOSU is right on their backside. Oh, that cheeky peek right on over there. Mamba gets knocked. Uh-oh. So now all 4 of them from Box Esports, Team 8, are now pushing up over towards Team 4, but we also have Jammer coming in from the back for Neverback Esports. And let's go. That was Drago that got that first elimination. So now let's go over and check in on GOSU. We got Astro up at the top, but Ying is right there on the outside, getting ready to get pushed up on by all 4 of them from Team Aces. Team Aces, here they come up the stairs. You can see that, and Godlin trying to spray that stair coming right up and in. And Ying is just holding back, making sure that... Oh, Ying is going to go out that window. And now here comes Yoshi. Look at this. Savage. Ooh, Savage does get that first knock. Let's see. No, that is not Savage. That is Sange. I'm not sure what that name is, but Box Esports still trying to come up and through, and one of them, oh, Sadra gets knocked. Yusuf, or Drago, right on that edge, coming up and in, trying to get that spray onto Ying on that ledge. Sorry guys, lost my train of thought there for a second. Now Neverback still coming up and in onto Box Esports, and here comes the exfoliator right up and through on top of Cruz Deval. Alright, Yoshi in. Oh, here comes Jerry. So Neverback all coming up and in, and Drago able to get that knock. So now let's see Astro up at the church, and Evil out here in the tanker, or no, the little shack. He's in the little shack watching Drago come out and Thirst Ying, but Evil is keeping his head down. So let's check the rest of the map really quick. And I don't want to get off the map too much, but it does look like Box Esports and Neverback in this fight right on over here. Neverback, a full 4-man team, and Box Esports now down to just a trio, or just a duo. Right when I said that, they did get another elimination. Evil still out in the shack right by Team Aces. And let's see what else is going on our map. This is most of the fight. Oh, El Azahar did have After Freedom. After Freedom's over here in a fight. Let's see what's going on After Freedom. Done with that fight. And I think that might have been, yes, I believe it was from Never Forget Loyalty. So let's go back over to Team Aces. See what's going on. Jammer got knocked, but it does look like Box Esports is now out. Drago up to 2 eliminations, and Yusuf, the last match top fragger, still looking for Evil. Evil still being quiet. Look at Evil though, guys. No helmet, no vest, and in no hurry to pop his head up. Let's go back over here, give you guys the map so you guys can see what's going on. Sorry about that. We have team spread all over Miramar. Look at that spread. Now Drago trying to get those shots up onto that church with Evil right here next to him. And let's see what Astro is doing, because Astro was trying to get the distraction shots going across, and now Yusuf is pushing right up and in, but you can see that Evil is right on over there. And we'll keep an eye on this for a second. I feel like Evil is going to be living up to his name, and he is going to pop up out of that shack. And let's see. It does look like Astro is in a fight with Drago, so Yusuf is pushing right up and in on top of this. Let's check in on Evil. Look at Evil. Oh, there goes Godlin and Sadra right behind him. So Evil is still stuck in between all four of them, all the way around him. Look at this. And then we've got Astro up on the church. The Astro, he had some shots over onto Godlin, as Godlin was trying to move on up. And I'm keeping an eye on the map. This is the only fight at the moment, so we're going to stay here for another minute. You guys can see that on the map down below, that there's really nothing going on except for all sorts of rotations. Let's keep an eye on Evil really quick. See what Evil is doing. Drago, you've got Evil next to you, and Astro still at the top. Oh, Astro's down to about half health though, and here comes the push up the stairs, and I think that was Yusuf. Oh, Evil popped up and out. Look at Astro. Astro is like, no, don't do that. And now Evil is still popping. Did you see that? Evil took that knock over onto Drago, and Astro looked over at Evil. I don't think that was part of the plan, guys. Hello, Monster Clock. Hey, Monster Clock. Oh, and the nade by Godlin finishing off GOSU, and we will be able to pick up Drago. We're coming out of Cruz Deval with full 4-man team, and they don't even have to do anything. They can just go ahead and loot. They can do whatever they want to do. RIPD is still coming in from the blue. Everybody else pretty close to zone. We have Team Intimidators all the way up by Camp Militar coming in through Toramundo. We do have Neverback coming up through the truck stop. They may stop there to get some more loot. And RIPD may end up right on top of the FANATICZ. Let's go over and check in on the Panthers. Hello, Asta. And Cat God for the win. I see you, Cat God, in FPP mode. Look at him go, guys. Just all decked out in crystal suit and M4, Glacier M4. What is going on right on over here? I do think that he is AFK, guys. Never forget loyalty has left the building. All right, so let's go. We are going from Oasis all the way down to just to the north of Picado. And let's check in on Nebula, because Nebula is coming right up over here, right next to Lotus Academy. Let's check in on what Lotus Lux is doing, coming up and around. I think he's keeping an eye on Nebula, because Nebula is right over there. And I'm sure he saw that coming up and around that backside. Let's see. I did miss the NRG Galaxy landing right there with him. And I think NRG Galaxy might be the 3 eliminations on their screen. So I'm not sure what that's all about tonight, guys. But we are in a fight with... Oh, look at that. Pixel from Nebula was able to get that knock, but look at this. You is coming right up and over, trying to get those angles over onto Lotus Academy, and Ozzy's been knocked, and we still have Pixel and Opium on the way as well. You can see that up on the screen. Why do all the colors always fight each other? It'd be nice if, you know, once in a while a gray would fight with a red and a purple would fight with the blue, but no, we always have browns together, grays together. It makes it hard to figure out which person's on which team up here. Ooh, you getting some pops right over onto... I think that was so low, getting so low. Hello, hello, hello. I won't quit my day job, guys, no matter how much you ask me to. Alright, let's go back on over here. And it does look like we lost Ozzy, and we do have a push over here by Lotus Lux. He is coming right up and in onto the church right over here, trying to get those shots over onto you, and now you is getting pushed up on right over here by... I think that was Mr. Solo. Mr. Solo coming from the backside, and Hooks. Hooks is right there as well. Ooh, and you is able to get that cheeky peek onto Hooks. And he takes out Mr. Solo. Look at this guy go. So now it's just up to Lux over here. You taking down Mr. Solo and Hooks with that cheeky peek around that rock. And now here comes Lux going up and over. Is Lux gonna stop? Lux is up to 3 eliminations. Lux has that nade coming out and over. Here comes the molly by you. That nade getting you down to about 20 HP. Here comes another nade right on top of you. And you gets out and around just on the other side of that vehicle. But Lux is keeping an eye on where you is. Look at these two go. Alright, we just lost Never back to Fate Esports up at the top, and now we've got Never. Oh no, that was not Fate Esports. All right, Team Ace is coming up and around onto Never back, and Never back. Mr. Yoshi has been knocked. Here comes Jerry, and now here comes the push over here by Team Aces, and now Lotus Lux still right over here and still getting pushed up on by you, and Lotus Luck down to about half health. Oh, and you is able to finish that off, and now they do have to move into zone, and we do have this fight going on. Looks like, let's go over here, see if we can find out what's happening really quick, and I clicked on the wrong person, and the fight is over. Never back finishing off Team Aces Jerry with 4 eliminations. GG, boys. Alright, so let's go. Let's scroll on in. This is match 2 for Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. $40 on the line, boys. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. The Panthers are moving out and around. They're going to come up and buy MOSTHATED and AFTERFREEDOM. So the Panthers may end up on one of these, but I think AFTERFREEDOM is busy keeping an eye right across the street onto On to the FANATICZ. The FANATICZ are right on top of AFTERFREEDOM as the Panthers are coming up and around the backside of them. You can see right over here the Panthers right up towards the mini map up at the top. Let's go over to Asta, see what's going on over here. They're just looting. They're in no hurry just at the moment. Let's check the map, and I see that U is still coming in right on over here in the AFK from Never Forget Loyalty. They are right over here, and he's getting ready to go ahead. Ooh, I think I see a fight coming on over here with Dauntless. Dauntless getting pushed up on by RIPD Team X. Team X, let's check in. Oh, Mr. Flash, what are you doing over here? Ooh, it is Klaus. Let's check in on Klaus. You guys know I have to make a check in on Klaus as our zone does pop and it's going over towards Crater Field, La Cabarilla. Just to the no, Klaus. They all have the old number. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen next. Klaus is still right in all this, but here comes the rest of Dauntless coming up right on the backside of all this. And RIPD, oh, it was Salty coming right on down on that backside. And there goes Klaus chasing down the rest of them from RIPD. Let's see what's going on with RIPD. Mr. Flash taking off and heading on out with Wrecked. So let's go and check in on what is happening from above. Look at this. Klaus and Dauntless trying to chase down Flash. And Wrecked. Wrecked is right there at the top. Klaus. Oh, Klaus just spraying him. And Dauntless has been knocked by Wrecked from the top. You just saw that. Now Klaus in the exfoliator coming up and around, getting ready to come right on down on Wrecked, and Wrecked just gets into his truck and tries to drive away. And Klaus, oh, can Klaus even see where he is? He's got to be able to see, just hear the truck moving right on through. Hello, Joker. Big fan, Joker, big fan. All right, so let's see what's going on now. We still have two of them from RIPD on the backside. Look at this. They went all the way around to the other side, and the FANATICZ over here in a fight, and I just missed this fight. Who are you fighting with? It is the Panthers. The Panthers have pushed up and in onto the FANATICZ. Oh, and here comes one killer right on over here. Let's see what's going on with him. And let's get off of this and go back over here to, oh, the TBS to the face. It never feels good. And let's go over to Asta, see what's going on with Asta coming right out and through. Asta, ooh, Asta able to, but Asta was down to 5 HP, and now the FANATICZ. Let's check in on the FANATICZ. It is Love. Love is the last one still standing. And we are still scrolling on in, guys. Let's go. We still have 11 teams in this. We do have Smoke Esports all the way up to the north in the Oasis even. And then we've got Neverback driving right up and by. And they may be able to see No Mercy right over there. So that is SMOKEY Esports with a Y. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. RIPD still healing up over here. Dauntless over in the Crater Fields Hills. Right over by 7 Chickens. Most Hated right on over here. Let's check in on you as he drives right on past Illusion from the Panthers. I'm not sure what's going on with all the teams tonight. I'm guessing some of these teams are in more than one tournament or scrims, so we will just have to deal with what we've got tonight. You gotta love it when they do that. So let's see what is going on with Mr. Flash. Mr. Flash driving right on through the Panther territory that is wide and clear. Let's go. Let's see what else is going. We're still going over to Crater Fields. Look at this. Dauntless right over here on top of the hills. They've got all this area wide open, but they know, look at that. All of 7 Chicken are right across the way. Cloudy with those angles straight across, able to see. Look at that. Cloudy taking those shots. Ooh, gets him down to about 20 HP. IP. So let's go ahead and keep an eye on this for a second and scroll on in and look at this right on over here. We do have Most Hated coming up on the backside. Oh, Snake going all the way down the backside as they're still coming up, trying to get up to the top, where we do have 7 Chicken, and look at Coconut over here trying to stay out of that. Light G has been knocked. Let's scroll up and see if we can see where Dauntless is. You can see Cloudy right over there on the top of that hilltop. The rest of, let's see, Hated right on down in that barn area. Let's see where everybody else is. We do have, let's see, Lychee is picked back up. So let's see what is going on. We do have one coming up. Look at this. After Freedom. It is Bomb LC. Hello, Bomb. We'll keep you on the, oh, Cloudy. Oh, no, Cloudy. I'm sorry, Cloudy. I'm sorry. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have Klaus. Klaus is coming up and through. He's probably talking about Cloudy's ski adventure. So we are glad we're not listening to TeamSpeak at the moment. Love does fine. He's got, let's see, who is right across of him? Krabs. We got Mr. Krabs. Where is SpongeBob and Squidward? Let me check in on No Mercy Me coming right up and through on the other side. Look at that. He could see where Dauntless was. That was Salty's vehicle. Salty, or Cloudy, guys, Cloudy. And look at this. It looks like we've got Klaus taking Cloudy to zone. Can you imagine the things Klaus is saying to Cloudy? Can you? Mr. Jean-Klaus Van Damme. Alright, so let's see what is going on. It does look like Lexus has been knocked over here after Freedom, and we do have Ret coming right up and into zone with Mr. Flash coming up right behind after Freedom, and our zone popped again. Look at that zone. We are going all the way down into those tankers, and look at No Mercy. He is in zone, so you guys see what kind of zone these guys are working with. And let's check in on Cloudy as he is driving around to the west side of zone, and he knows where No Mercy is, but No Mercy is right down in that dip. So No Mercy, and I think they might have found him. He did find him from across the way, but we do have FANATICZ Love right on the other side of Cloudy. FANATICZ Love could put a damper into Cloudy, and he jumped up and out, and now here comes RIPD coming right up and in. Love is stuck in between the two teams, and Mr. Flash shutting that down with that S12. I think that was an S12, guys. And here comes Klaus with those nades right over onto RIPD. Mr. Flash right on down there trying to get Rex picked back up, and Klaus with Klaus just does not miss. Now who is taking the shots? That is Team Fate across the way. Fate Esports, guys. Let's get the team names right. These are Fate Esports. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. No Mercy still knocked. Krabs. Mr. Krabs taking off and headed on out. And Hustle getting knocked from above from 7 Chickens. So 7 Chickens way up at the top. Look at this, trying to get those shots right on down on top of Lexus. And 7 Chickens still trying to get on into zone, moving right up and over on top of Fate Esports, guys. Fate Esports. We'll get this right tonight. Alright, so let's go over to Nervous. How nervous are you? You got Dauntless on one side. Ooh, Dauntless is doing the sweep around the north side. Let's go over to Krabs. Let's see if we can get an idea from the top and see what is going on right on down below. There is Dauntless on their sweep, and let's see, where is Zone? Zone is right over here. So Klaus and Salty in zone, but they do have They do have Mr. Krabs right behind him, and I can't get it to bend down again. I am having some issues with lag tonight, as you guys already know. So let's go over to Mr. Krabs, see what he is doing. He is just right here behind this tree, behind Dauntless. So Klaus is gonna have to pay attention to that. We got Fate Esports finishing off a team over here, and I did miss which team that was, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, the 7 chickens are down to just a solo now. 7 chickens as an egg. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can get somebody else's perspective. Maybe I'll be able to move it a little better. And let's see, we can see all of Dauntless. We got Klaus right behind Nervous, but Krabs is right across from Klaus. Klaus could get found by Krabs if Krabs peeks his head up. And we still have the most hated. The most hated still over in that area across the way, over by the barns. I think they're going to have to move up and in. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Klaus got found by Team Fate, Harry. So now let's go ahead. I am watching the mini screen down below, and we're just stuck over here. Let's check in on Harry. Harry just got taken out. Let's go over to Cloudy. Cloudy is knocked, and where is Salty? Salty getting ready to throw those nades up and over onto Hated. So let's go. Let's scroll on in, see if we can get a little better idea of what's going on. And look at that, Mr. Krabs. He is coming in from the top of Salty, and he's throwing those nades. Salty now stuck in that dip between the most hated and Smokey Esports at the top. And we still have one from these 7 chickens. We're down to the top 4 teams. And look at Salty hopping into that car. He knows that Mr. Krabs is right up at the top. So let's go. Let's see. We are missing one player. Oh, 7. All right, there we go. There's the 4. I was thinking we were missing one, but we do have all 4 of them on the screen. The 2 pinks down below I thought were the same color. 16 and 23, because I cannot read, guys. You guys know this about me. All right, so we do have a 2v, 1v, 1v1 going into the final circle. We are in stage 7, and we are still pushing right on down into the most hated and 7 chickens. So our zone is all the way over here. Let's see if we can get a better angle of this and see how many of these players I can get on in there. There you guys go. Now you know where everyone is. We still have Salty. Salty is right over on that edge. He was able to hold off and oh no, I think my screen just crashed, guys. All right, let me switch on over to the iPad and we'll go. Oh, it didn't crash. There we go, guys. And Salty coming up and in. I will go ahead and restart this. Maybe this lag is why we are crashing. We are down to the top 3 teams. We do have a duo still from Most Hated. We have a solo from 7 Chickens. And then we have Salty for Dauntless coming on in. And look at this zone, guys. We are going into stage 9 in 30 seconds. But there, look at all the walls, all the containers, and what is going on over here with 7 chickens. 7 chickens. Oh, 7 chickens on top. Look at this vantage point. They can see right up and over. They can almost see Maka right to. Oh, they just saw Maka. Maka just moved. This nade could end up right on Maka. Ooh, just a little short. But there goes Maka. Maka, we watched that. We watched you moving right on over. And we still have Salty on the backside of this wall. And now here comes. Oh, 7 chickens coming right on out. 7 chickens trying to get the shot over onto Salty. Here comes the DBS. Salty down to about 5 HP. And Maka coming out and around the backside. And there it goes, guys. Woo! The Most Hated coming in first with 3 eliminations. 7 chickens coming in second with 6 eliminations. And Dauntless coming in third with 7 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out. Fate Esports Harry. 5 eliminations, 1,054 damage. And we'll be jumping with Harry when we come right back for match 3. Be right back.
She's fed love. But the money's elastic. She's fed love. And she knows that I gotta be trusted. She's fed love. But the money's elastic. She's fed love. And she knows that I gotta be trusted. She's fed love. We're doing alright. When we are apart, we always do the same dance. Always on the fence, never making sense. I'm not gonna feel a thing tonight. I'm not gonna be the one tonight. Don't wanna hear anything that you say. Your love is a game that I don't wanna play. So don't say you need me when I walk away. So many words but they don't mean a thing. You blur the lines between love and obscene. So don't say you need me cause we're not a thing. We're not a thing.
Hello everyone and welcome back to match 3 of Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. $40 on the line, and I see the Panthers Cat God in with NRG Galaxy. Woo, what a crazy night, guys. Let's go ahead and put this up on the screen down here. I did restart, so hopefully we won't lag out so much. And this time we are jumping with Fate Esports. This is Harry. 5 eliminations, 1,054 damage. Oh no, we have 2. Look at this. We have 2 in slot 1, and we are still lagging really bad, guys. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with Fate Esports. I'm not even sure if this is playable for the boys, guys. Let's go. Fate. Fate over here. Oh, Harry, I found you right on over here. Here is the last match, Top Fragger, and hopefully this lag will go away, guys. Hopefully these guys can actually fight. Let's see. I'm guessing boot camp or paradise. We're going to have some crazy fights at the start. We're going from Magnai across the top of Bond, Quarry, and all the way out between Samhi and Bantai. So let's see where these guys go, see what happens. And to the Mad Hatter over in Trovo, thank you for the spells. I truly appreciate your support. Alright, so let's see what is going on over in Paradise. We have Fate going over with, let's see, which team is this? That is Mr. Krabs. That's SMOKEY Esports. And what is happening down in boot camp? We knew boot camp was going to be crazy. Looks like Painan is going to be the hottest spot, though. So let's see where Fate Esports is going. It looks like Harry is going to be doing just fine. They are going across to the small island. Nobody going over there. So let's go on down to see what NRG Galaxy is doing in boot camp over here. And let's go over to Painan and see what's happening from the top. Oh, Painan. Oh, Cat God finding Dauntless, Cloud, and Dauntless. Look at Cat God go right when we were watching him. Alright, so the most hated is over here with Neverback Esports and GOSU. We have 3 teams right down in Painan. We have at least 3 teams over here in boot camp. Dauntless, Cat God trying to get up and over to Dauntless, and look at this, Cat God. He is pushing with no helmet, no vest, and no health. Let's go over to Dauntless, see what's going on with Cloudy. Klaus is trying to get in through the door. Let's see what's going on over here. And now let's head over to the other side. Look at these two. The 2 solos from trying to get those shots over onto NRG Galaxy. And Spec shutting that down. And we did lose Fate, so let's see what Spec is doing. And we do have one more from AFTERFREEDOM right on over here. It is not Della. Not Della. It's not, boys. And let's check in on Dauntless over here. All 4 of them are back up onto their feet. Let's go back over to Casper. See what Casper is doing as here comes Dauntless. Dauntless is pushing up and around, and Spec is still keeping an eye over onto... Oh, this nade could end up right on not Della. Della going right up those steps, and Spec is like, wait, what? Spec coming out with that nade, and Della went all the way up to the top. I don't know what these guys are doing, but they're doing it, guys. Alright, so what happened right on down here? We do have one solo from Team 6, which is Most Hated, right over here with Neverback and GOSU. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, No Mercy. I just saw you go down. Alright, and I think AFTERFREEDOM, not Della, was just caught in now. It is a 3v4 over here. Lotus in a fight with Smoke. Let's see, where is that going on? Must be over towards Hot Tin, but I don't... Oh, it is going on over here in Paradise. Let's see what's going on over here in Paradise. We do have... There is Mr. Krabs from SMOKEY Esports. I keep saying Smoke, but Lotus. Oh, Lotus Hooks is coming right up and in. And we do have Mr. Solo up from the top. And let's see what is going on. I think we are down to just Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs over here. The last one still standing for SMOKEY Esports. And look at Spec crawling along. He does see Dauntless pushing right out and in. Alright, let's go back over here and check in on what is happening over. It looks like Painan is staying pretty quiet. So let's see where else we're having a fight. It does look like Nebula. Oh, does look like Nebula is getting really close to 7 chickens over here. see. There goes Cat God and Spec, and now it's just up to Casper. Casper getting taken down by Dauntless. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let's go back over to Painan from the top. Keep an eye on all these teams over here in Painan. We still have Never back over here next to GOSU, and I can't get my iPad to bend down, so we're just gonna have to slide on back. It does look like Most Hated did get out of Painan, so let's go back over here and see what's going on down here with Nebula and 7 Chicken. We do have Pixel over here right next to his not team. And then, oh, they are coming right up and around. Do they know Pixel is right up over here? Opium is knocked, and look at that. He is going right up to the top. And Pixel just watching it. Oh, here comes the coconut right on through. And look at this. Now they are taking those shots right across, and Opium is trying to crawl down and through while the rest of them are in vehicles. And I think the rest of the vehicles are trying to get on over here. Lychee does have that crazy angle. Let's check over on the Lychee. Look at that. The rest of Nebula is coming up and around onto the other side. And I think it was Rua right over here. Yes, Rua is right on this back side as you is coming up and around on this. Oh, the nade by you. We knew that was coming. And now we got Win right on over here trying to get those shots onto you, and you firing back. You gets him down to about half. Oh, 1 HP. And you is still coming from the wide open. He pushed through the wide open beach, coming right up and in. Lychee is still on the backside, and there goes Rua. And now it is just up to Win right here. So let's see what's going on. And here comes the nades coming out and over right. Oh, he's got that door closed. He knew to keep that door closed so the nade wouldn't get him. And now we still have down in Painan, we still have Neverback. And I still can't bend down, so let's see if I can get over to Yusuf. Yusuf is not in Painan. Let's go over to Neverback, see what's going on right on over here. And I still can't bend down, so I don't know what's going on with my iPad, guys. I don't know if it's the ping. So let's go. Let's go ahead and slide on back. Now let's go back to the map on the main screen and see what is going on, because you can see Team Aces is coming up on the top of that hill. If I could move my iPad, I would, but it's just not happening. Lotus Academy coming in now onto Dauntless, and let's see what's going on over here. Klaus got knocked. Ooh, let's go. Let's check in on over here, see what's going on as they are all coming up and around the backside, and see if we can get Klaus picked back up. We do have Team Intimidators not too far away as well. All 4 of them are coming right up and in. I think they are up on top of the hall or the hill. So let's see. Salty right on over here. Klaus is back up onto his feet, and look at this. Klaus is mad. He's coming right on through. Oh, Klaus eating that TBS. I'm sorry, Klaus. Cloudy right on over here getting ready to throw some of those smokes, trying to keep those sight lines down, and I'm not sure if that was smoke or if that was stun grenade. I didn't quite see it, guys. And he does have that S12 with the silent lighter. And now Team Aces is pushing right on down. Look at this. Team Aces pushing into Neverback. And we still have GOSU down here. And I still can't get my iPad to bend down, guys. I still can't get it to point down. Alright, GOSU is separated. And now the big fight between Team Aces and Neverback right in the center. And now, look at this. We got Team Intimidators pushing up and in over onto the south side of Boot Camp. Cloudy coming out and around us. Hooks is right here on the back side. It is Hooks, guys. Alright, Team Intimidators still coming on down on that back side, and look at that. Cloudy trying to open those doors. Sandra coming over onto GOSU. And we still have Yoshi and Jerry. Oh, Cloudy, the last one still standing, but now Cloudy is getting pushed up on by Team Intimidators. And look at that. Here comes the Mollies right in onto Cloudy. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. And Pinan's still hot with 3 teams. We still have GOSU and Never Back. Team Aces still in that fight. Both of Never Back and Team Aces down to just a duo over in Pinan. And Dauntless coming up and around. This is Cloudy trying to get better angles over onto Team Intimidator. Team Intimidator still circling around. Fate Esports not too far away. And we are down to 8 teams just like that. And we do have Nebula coming up by Tampang. Everybody else is pretty much in one of these 2 places, either Boot Camp or Pinan, and we have both of those on the screen. It looks like Team Fate may be taking over center zone. I'm not sure where they're headed from the Triangle of Death, but we do have RIPD. They are just to the south of Pinan. If we turned around, we might be able to see in Pinan getting that drop. There is Team RIPD right on back there. And it does look like Team Aces might be trying to push up onto Never Back as well. But look at Cloudy go. Oops. Sorry guys, let me fix that for you. Let me fix that. Is that gonna make it work? There you go. Now you guys can see what's happening when you know that we do have another team down, but I cannot get my iPad to cooperate. Look at this, Cloudy just coming right on through. Does get that thirst over onto Arpit, and look at that. And Charlie coming down and around from Team Intimidator. Cloudy still working this edge. He's still 1v4. It is now a 1v3 right on over here. Looks like Team Aces right on down in here trying to get into that fight with Never Back Esports. Both of them downstairs. We'll keep an eye on Yusuf and Sadra, the last 2 still remaining for Team Aces. And now, oh, Cloudy almost had that, but Fate Esports coming in up at the top, getting some of that third party. Look at Cloudy. That was Hustle that was able to get Team Intimidator, the last one. Alright, so let's go. We are down to the last 6 teams. We still have Nebula right over on the north side of Ruins Island. And let's see what's going on with Never Back. Never Back was able to get that finish off. So we do have that team way over towards the edge, but we'll go ahead and scroll on and see what's going to happen, because everybody is pretty separated except for Never Back and GOSU. GOSU is still right over here behind this wall on the outside of the building for Never Back. So probably our next fight, maybe. We do have Team RIPD, and it does look like Nebula is getting kind of close to Pinan, so we might have something going on in Pinan again. Does look like Team Fate is coming down from Boot Camp Hill, maybe headed to Pinan, so our ending may be in Pinan if everybody keeps headed that direction. I'll go ahead and keep it like that. We are down to the top 5 teams. We still have the duo from Never Back Esports up in the top of this 2-stack with GOSU Ying right on the outside. So that is what is happening at the moment, guys. That is what is happening. Team Fate Esports still on top of the hill. We still have RIPD, Team X down on that compound, and Nebula looks like they've stopped. Let's check in on Nebula. You know, the minute I leave, GOSU will do something, throw a nade or something, but Nebula just at the top of the bridge, keeping an eye right across. Let's see, Ying still on the outside. Let's check in on Jerry. Does Jerry even know that there is, look at that, they are right on that outside, and they're still just looting, guys. I don't think they have a clue that Ying is right there. So that is what is happening. Let's talk about the color of the grass on the outside. Ying, look at this. Ying, so patient. Does Jerry know that Ying is right there? And look at this. Ying, just keeping an eye. Ying is active. Look at Ying is moving around, keeping an eye on what is going on. And let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more. And everybody in my chat, can somebody say something so we can have a conversation? 3 minutes. Oh, Jerry Ying is so ready to take those shots. And I think they are just waiting the 7 seconds to see where everybody has to rotate on out. Let's see where the zone goes, guys. Let's go. And it's Nan. So RIPD could end up coming up right behind Ying and making something happen. We have Fate Esports coming in now towards the north, and Nebula is still in zone. So this could be a very long Sandhawk match, where usually Sandhawk is not this slow. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. Jerry, do you know that Ying is just waiting for you to look out that window? Don't go out the window. That's all I got to say. Alright, let's go. We still have 14 players in this, and they are all separated. RIPD is going to the north. Look at this. They are up at Mini Painan, and they're all just coming right on in, and they may end up with Fate Esports coming in on top of them. So let's go back down to Ying, because Ying, I think, oh, look at that, Mr. Flash. Who is that I was just on, guys? He just walked right up to that, look at that. That's a drop right there. Fresh level 3 gear. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Fate coming on down. We still have Nebula taking over the compound by the bridge. We still have Ying just on the outside of this. Oh, guys. Somebody say something in one of my chats. I have 3 chats and nobody is saying anything. You can't be that captivated by the standoff in Sandhawk. So let's go. Let's scroll on in a little bit. You guys are testing me today, aren't you? Alright, so Harry is still up at the... Yes, he's keeping an eye right over the top. He is right on top of Team Intimidator. That is not Team Intimidators. That is RIPD. Alright, let's go. Let's see. What is Ying doing? Ying's still on the outside of this wall. Has not moved. Has not moved at all. And now Fate's still coming on in. Pixel is out moving around. Let's see what Pixel is doing. Pixel is just sweeping the back, making sure their back is clear. You know how important that is. But there is nobody coming in from Ruins Island other than the 2 teams down here in Painan. Alright, so and look at this. Everybody has to move except RIPD. So now we might have something happening, guys. Let's see what's going to happen when these teams all start having to move. Let's see what GOSU Ying is going to do on this outside. Are they going to be able to move without Neverback being able to find them? That's the question. Jerry is still right there, and Yoshi is still right there as well. Ying still, they're smoking it up. Even though they don't know if they are alone, they are still smoking the vehicles and getting ready to hop in there. And Ying was still on the backside of this wall. And look at this, Nebula taking over that bridge. We've got Ozzy right there. Ooh, Neverback coming out and around. And Ying finally moving. Does Ying? Oh no, Neverback driving right over onto top. Look, right into the water. Into Nebula. Nebula right on over here. Look at that. We got Yoshi and Jerry right down below that bridge. And now we got the fight going on right on over here between Team Fate And RIPD. Nervous coming out around. I do think that Nervous got one of those knocks. Let's see if I can get my mouse onto the screen. Come on, mouse. Let's go. Let's get off of this and get on over here to Nervous. What is Nervous doing coming out and around? Let's go. Let's see what's happening over here with Wrecked. Wrecked is the last one still standing. He is right across the street from all four of them from Fate Esports. DD Skrr! Hello, Tempa. Big fan, Tempa. Alright, so let's go. Let's scroll on back just a little bit because you can see that Team Fate is all up in this hill. And we still have Neverback Esports under the bridge, underneath a Nebula. Nebula is still over there. We still have 5 teams in this. Do we still have Ying? That is the question. Is GOSU still in this? Yes! The Survivor. The Survivor skills, guys. If you need a Survivor on your team, 100% over here. Let's go over to Rex. What Rex is doing. Rex taking those shots right on the cross. And you can see Ying coming up right on the top of that hillside. Right over by Nebula. Nebula is coming up on the backside. And it does look like Neverback. Oh! Nebula finding him. So now Nebula versus Fate Esports. Right over here on the bridge compound. Just to the west of Mini Pineland. And now Pixel coming right up and in onto Harry. So now it is Nervous and Shaw. Let's see what's going on. Let's go on down and get some side-by-side views. Let's see if this will make it any better for you guys so that you guys can see what is happening. We do have Nebula and Nervous on the screens, and Nebula, Pixel on the screen, and Nervous pushing down and in. You can see that Pixel is the last one still standing. And let's see, Shaw is coming up and around. It was a 1v4. GG Pixel. Alright. Fate Esports coming in first with 7 eliminations. Coming in second, Nebula Esports with 10 eliminations. GG Pixel. Coming in third is GOSU. Ying, the Survivor, with 3 eliminations total. Alright, here we go. The scores 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out. Nebula Pixel, 6 eliminations, 888 damage. 888. We will be jumping with Nebula Pixel when we come right back for tonight's last match. Be right back.
Change something within my heart. I didn't know I could feel like this. Running away, try to keep us apart. 'Cause I knew I felt so hard. You scare me with how much I traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set our mind on fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I remember the ocean, memories die out too hard. But we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set our mind on fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire.
Hi, Johnny Gaming, big fan. Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's final match for Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Hello over there in Trovo. Hello, 2110 Besta. Hello. This time we are going to be jumping with Nebula. Pixel 6 eliminations, 888 damage. And we have 56 people in this lobby. So, Erangel could be difficult. Hang in there with me, guys. It is the final match. There is Nebula Pixel on the main screen and your map down below. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see if we can get some action. Ooh, with Sandhawk was a long Sandhawk. Hello Monster Clock. Hello. Alright, let's go guys. Let's see where they are going. Are all the teams going to jump into Pachinki? We are coming across the map from Lipovka, going over to the north side of Prison Shelter. We got Potato Hill just to the north of the flight path, Pachinki to the north, over the top of Corey, and all those AFKs are going to be on the on the land, so they will be nam boa note in my close monster clock. I'm not sure what that says. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. It does look like we've got some teams moving on out. We have NRG Galaxy taking over Lipovka. No Mercy. Let's go Smoke Esports. Even though we're having a bad night, don't worry. No Mercy. You got this. Alright, so we got the FANATICZ going up to the north. We have Fate Esports headed towards Yasnaya with the MOSTHATED. Let's see, Smoke Esports, No Mercy. I see you right on over here. You are right below Virtuoso. And nope, that is not you, No Mercy. Where are you, No Mercy? I thought that was you. And yes, it is going to Pochinki. We already knew this. We knew this already. Let's go up to Pochinki, see what's going on. We have RIPD over here with RDS and Dauntless. So we do have 3 teams over in Pochinki. I think I saw another team, but let's see what's going on with Nebula Pixel. He is jumping over towards the western edge. Nobody on the AFK, so no AFKs this match. And we do have Team Aces, GOSU going all the way around Team Aces over by Rozhawk. We have Team Intimidators right on Neverback Esports and a solo from FANATICZ. We got Love heading on down over here. I'm not sure where the rest of his team is. I think they are way over here. They are. There is Torpita, and Love did not get the message to jump. Alright guys, let's see. It does look like mostly it is all of Pachinki. Let's go on down over here, see what's going on with the boys over here. I hear nades going off. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Blaze. Klaus finding Blaze. Let's see what Klaus is doing over here. Klaus is down to about 20 HP, trying to find level 1 gear. He has no first aids over here on this side. Let's go. Let's see what else is going on with the rest of the team. Let's check in on the rest of Dauntless. We got Dauntless himself coming up and through. Let's check in on Salty. Where's my... There we go. They are right across from RIPD. RIPD coming on in. Ooh, Team Aces. Team Aces is in a fight as well. Let's go. They just found one way up here. GOSU just got... either Team Aces just got found. Yes, Drago. Oh, Drago got found by GOSU. So let's go. It was Yams right on over here. Let's go back to Pachinki. I do see that AFTERFREEDOM is ending up right over here in the middle of, look at this, driving right on past where the Lotus Academy is. So Lotus Academy right on top of you. Bomb LZ. You got Lotus Academy and they are watching you from the top of the Docks Hill. I'm not sure which one is up here, but let's go. Let's see who is over here. Mr. Solo was up on top of that. Let's go back to Pachinki, see what's happening over in here, because we still have a duo over here for RDS. Blaze was picked back up. Ooh, what is he watching? Look at this. We got Cloudy pushing up in onto Wreck, and Sange over here throwing those mollies right, or nades right in and across. Where, oh, that nade hit. So let's see, not playing the last game. Oh, that nade coming right up and over by Dauntless. And look at this, they do have Blaze trying to get those shots, trying to get him trying to get him. And Dauntless coming right on through, and Salty was able to find that one. And that was Cloudy over here. Cloudy still trying to find Mamba from RIPD. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. It does look like Klaus is right over here by Blaze. And another one from RIPD. Let's go. Let's check in on what is Klaus up to. Mamba trying to come up and in. And I think Klaus just finished that off, picking up Dauntless. But RIPD Mamba is still pushing up into Dauntless territory. Look at this. Dauntless all in that wall right across in front of Mamba. And Klaus is going to be able to pick up Dauntless. Looks like Mamba coming up and around, so we'll keep an eye on this while Mamba still tries to figure out. Look at that. Klaus is right across. Dauntless across. Cloudy. Ooh, he can see you, Cloudy. And Bomb. Look at that. Bomb from AFTERFREEDOM got one of them over here. Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, Bomb got knocked. No, so now it's just down to Chris right on over here. Where is Bomb? Bomb is down in the bomb shelter. What are these guys doing? Alright, so Chris trying to hold off the push. Look at this. Ooh, Lotus Academy Lux trying to come on down. Oh, Chris getting that. Oh, hooks right through the window though. So now let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have all the nades coming up and over. We're going to be able to go ahead and pick up hooks. And we still have what is going on down in Pachinki, because we do have Neverback coming in from that north side. So now Pachinki's about ready to get another team right on top of them. And let's see what else is going on the map. Everybody else is pretty separated. So let's go over here to the slaughterhouse and find out what's happening over here. They're up at the church. Jammer at the top of the church. Look at this. Jammer trying to get the angles, trying to figure out where they are right on down in Pachinki. And Mamba still knows that all of them from Dauntless are pushing up on him. And he is almost all the way down to the end of the point. And Neverback is right up in there. Dauntless may get found by Neverback. Oh, can he hear those vehicles coming on down? Look at this, right across from him, Dauntless. And here comes Salty. They know that another team has just come on in, and I think Mamba may be able to get on out of there. Look at this, Mamba's all the way down at the end of the point where Neverback has just come into Pachinki. All three of them from Neverback, and now Dauntless moving on out, knows that Neverback is pushing on in. So let's get on over to what is Jammer doing as Dauntless is pushing up and in. Let's look at Jerry. Jerry is right over here. But the J-Dog is right front and center. Here comes Klaus coming up and around. J-Dog getting that nade ready and prime for Klaus right out that window. Oh, and the bounce right back into the room. Doesn't make it through those two, and Jerry does get found by Klaus. Klaus is able to find him, and Klaus is still coming out and around. Jammer is still at the top. J-Dog gets, oh, he got blinded by the lights, boys. And now Jammer is the last one still standing, and we still have Mamba down at the point. Look at this. We still have two solos, and all four of them still standing from Dauntless, and they are still coming up and around over the top. And we just got another fight. GOSU right up here in a fight. Let's see what's going on in Rozhak as SMOKEY ESPORTS pushes right up and in. Here you go. No mercy. Here is your team. SMOKEY ESPORTS trying to push up onto GOSU. GOSU Ying, the The one that stood for so long outside of Painan, right at the top of the Superman house. And look at Yams. Yams is down in the water, bleeding on out. We have Evil up at the top. Let's check in on Ying as smoke is all pushing up and around the outside. And we still have the fight going on down in Pachinki as well. There, it is a standoff right on over there. Ying gets knocked up at the top. And so now it is just up to Evil and Asto. So let's see, what is Virtuoso? They are coming up and around. Oh, came right up into that. Rambo the God down to 1 HP. And I think that is it for GOSU. Smoke Esports taking over Rostock, and our zone did pop, and it is half and half. We have half mainland, half military base, and now the 7 chickens right over here in a fight with the hated. Let's check in on the Mr. Blank Snake, Rizze, and Spoity. Spoity trying to get those angles. Look at 7 chicken on that split. Spoity knows that 7 chicken, like Chi, is right up on the top of the shelter, getting those angles right on down. And then we've got a duo over here in the showcase. No, they are on 3 different angles. Look at the angles that they are taking for the 7 chicken. And the FANATICZ in a fight with Team Fate. Ooh, I'm missing that fight. Where's the FANATICZ? Where are the FANATICZ? Where are you? The FANATICZ. Oh, I just missed it. They just finished off Fate Esports. So now let's go on down here to Lotus and Team Aces. Lotus Hook trying to get those shots over onto Sadra. Sadra right in that window. So let's go. Let's see what's going on the rest of the map. It does look like the teams have moved on out. Dauntless is still a 4-man up in Pachinki, but they do have to move on down. Nebula is coming in. We still have this crazy angle over from 7 chickens down on top of the MOSTHATED. Hello, Stella. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for coming on over and talking to me in Twitch. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what is going on. I see Nebula coming right on through and Smoke coming on through. Look at all the chaos over here by the Pachinki Church. We do have Dauntless, and we still have RIPD Mamba in there. And now we have 2 teams. Come on, move. We have 2 teams right up here. We have Smoke coming in, and Nebula is not too far away as well. So we have all these teams coming into the north side of Pachinki. And Lotus Hooks right on down on the screen in a fight with Team Aces. Let's see what's going on with Godlin. Team Aces did lose Drago early on in this fight. We do have Sadra over here trying to keep an eye on where Lotus Academy is. Look at this. We're just driving right along that cliffside, and I think it is your favorite X. You are not my favorite X. Alright, so let's go over to Hooks. Hooks is cooking over here. He's trying to get those mollies, trying to push them back. He knows that Team Ace is right in there. He's waiting for the rest of his team to come up and in. Hooks going into FPP mode and coming right on through. Sadra on that backside. He's stopping Sadra from coming in through that door. And Dauntless in this fight with Smoke Esports right down below. Klaus is down to about 5 HP. And look at Dauntless over there with Pappy. Pappy is right on that edge with Dauntless. And we do have one from Smoke up at the church. And Hooks is still coming on in. Lux has been knocked. And so now Hooks is going to go ahead and pick him up. Mr. Solo right on over here. Aces Sadra still throwing all those mollies and all those nades, trying to get those angles right on in. And let's see, I just saw Aces. I think Lux just got knocked. Let's check in on what is going on over here. We did lose Lux and all that. Let's see, your favorite X right on over here, trying to throw the smokes as they push Team Aces out of this building, and now Team Aces right on the outside. abusive, trying to get those shots right on through that window. And Sadra, oh, Sadra is down and out. So now it is just Yusuf and Godlin and SMOKEY Esports. I don't see one from Dauntless. And look at this. RIPD Mamba is still pushing up into this fight. There goes Krabs. Yusuf has been knocked, so now it's just down to Godlin. Godlin is the last one still. Oh, Godlin has been taken out. But now we have the FANATICZ coming up and into the barns. The Lighthouse Barns still love trying to make that connection right on over here. Look at this. He's going to come right up and in onto Solo. And, oh, he just found Torpedo and Solo, Mr. Solo, right on the outside of that wall. And let's see, we are down to just Hooks and your favorite X. Hooks trying to throw those nades with Hooks throwing those shots at him, trying to get away from all of that. Oh, what has happened down in here? And look at this, RIPD. Mamba is still right down below, so I think I don't see Dauntless anymore. I believe SMOKEY Esports was able to take out Dauntless. So now let's see what else is going on the map. We do have the two teams right up here. We are down to the last 6 teams. We have Hooks right over here on the screen in the fight with the FANATICZ over on that ridge. Torpedo throwing those shots right on back at Hooks. Look at this. They are separated as well, trying to get those angles over onto the Lighthouse Barn. Let me go ahead and scroll on in. And RIPD Mamba is still in it. The most hated up by Potato Hill. Torpedo going into the FPP. That is not the buggy for FPP, guys. Can't see anything. Alright, so we do have Nebula down by... Ooh, I think Nebula is about ready to get crashed at the gas station. So let's go over to the... Let's check in on the gas station, see what's going to happen. We do have the most hated coming right up and in. We still have the two teams right over here. We still have Torpedo driving out and around trying to get the Lotus Academy to take the bait. And here comes SMOKEY Esports right over here towards Nebula. Let's check in on Pixel again, the last match top fragger, and now Hooks is the last one still standing. We're over here and the north side of the gas station. So let's check in on Hooks and see what Hooks can do, as all of them are pushing right up and in on him. You know Hooks can cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. He does have FANATICZ love down, and now he's trying to get those angles over onto Torpedo. Hooks is going to go ahead and try to get some of that, but the most hated, oh, Spoity coming in from, oh, Snake the nade's coming right back at you. We saw that nade coming at him, and now it is, oh, I think that is it over here. The most hated coming right up into the Lighthouse Barns, and we are down to 4 teams now. We still have RIPD Mamba up in Pachinki. We have the most hated down at the Lighthouse Barns. And we have the two teams right on over here. We do have Nebula Pixel right over here on the outside of SMOKEY Esports. And Pappy, oh, Pappy gets knocked. Ooh, and now there goes the Rambo God, and now Mr. Krabs and Virtuoso still coming up and around. We have you over here, and you guys know that you can do a whole lot of damage. You coming up with that nade right over onto Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs gets run over by Flippa. And now, oh, I think that is it for SMOKEY Esports. Now we are down to just the top 3 teams. We still have RIPD Mamba coming in. We have Nebula on the screen right over on the west side of zone by the gas station, by the farm over towards the top. Let's go SMOKEY Esports. They fragging. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. SMOKEY Esports Team 16. They ended up with, look at this, Look at this, no mercy. They had 10 eliminations. Virtuoso with 5. Rambo the God with 4. And Pepe with 1. So happy Pepe. And now the most hated. Oh, the most hated is right next to where our RIPD Mamba is. Mamba is stopped right on here, and listen to that. You can hear the most hated driving right on past RIPD Mamba. Look at this, driving right past them. They are all right in center zone, and here comes Nebula coming right up and over, and they drove right past RIPD. So now Spoity, oh, they took out your back bumper, didn't they? Alright, so let's go on over here, see if we can see anything from the gas station up at the top. We'll go ahead and see if we can spin around and see where Nebula is on top of the most hated. We already know that way over in that shack over there is our RIPD Mamba. So there you guys go, a view from above. And you can see on the mini map where they are. They are not that far away. Spoity trying to get those angles right up and in. Snake is way out in this main area in the farmland. And we still have Mamba in the shack. Look at this, right on the outside of the shack. You can see him driving out and around. So let's see it. Spoity, let's see, that is Snake. That is Snake right on over here. Snake trying to get those angles. And Snake's back is wide open to Mamba. Mamba is right over here. Look at this. Look at that. You could see, Mamba could see Snake right there. And our zone popped. Look at the zone, guys. They are all pretty much right on the edge of zone. And now Mamba watching as, look at that. They're just all driving all the way around him. Oh, I think they might have come up and in. Oh, they came right on in. Oh, Rizze was able to find that. Oh my gosh. And so now we are down to the last 2 teams. Rizze coming right on in and getting the surprise. Oh, he's left. Surprise. And Spoity still right over here next to Nebula. Up on top of that, it is a 4v4. Nebula still up at the top. Let's see. No, a 4v3. Where is the... I thought, yep, 4v3. Nebula did lose someone. Alright, so let's see if we can see what's going on between Spoity and Blank right underneath Nebula up on top of that hill. And you know that Rizze is now right over in that shack where he just got the surprise. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go over to you. Let's put this fragger up on the screen. There he is, guys. He is keeping an eye right on down, but and we've got Rizze over at the shack taking some of that. Oh no. Yeah. Alright. Rizze left the shack. He is out and about, moving out through the fields, getting his spot by the north side. Oh, let's go from his angle. Let's see what we can see from the top. You can see Snake across the way. And let's see what is going on. He is right on down below. You can see that, and you know that Nebula is up there in that hill. Oh, look at this. Nebula Pixel. They are coming out and around. Look at this. We got wide open spaces in the Gakta field. So let's see what's going to happen now. Just to the south of Pachinki. So let's see. I can't really get everybody in. Let's go over to zone. Let's check in on Snake and zoom up from Snake. We can see that U is straight across from Snake. And U is on the outside of zone. So this is zone. This is what they have to work with. The most hated. Ooh, U gets found from that crossfire. Look at that. So now it is just up to Pixel and Flippa. It does sound like they're coming on over to try to get him picked up. And Pixel is getting shot at as he's trying to get on over there. Flippa was down to about 5 HP, but Most Hated keeping an eye. Look at this. Here comes Blank. Blank driving right up and around on top of Pixel. Right across the way in that smoke. And he does have the DBS. Pixel on the backside. Look at this. Right there in front of him with that DBS. Pixel down to 1 HP. But he's able to get the knock onto the DBS. And we still have a duo. We still have Pixel and Flippa right across the way. And it is just a trio now for the Most Hated because Blank is right there bleeding out. And Pixel getting that elimination. And look at this way at the back. Flippa. Oh, Flippa does get knocked by the guy in the way back. So let's see if we can figure out which one that was way out at the back. That was Rizze, and there you have it. Woo! Most Hated coming in first with 10 eliminations. Nebula coming in second with 9 eliminations. And RIPD Team X coming in third. GG's Mamba. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out. Virtuoso. That he was playing for SMOKEY Esports. GG Virtuoso. 5 eliminations, 562 damage. And that is it for us tonight, guys. Thank you for coming out and supporting Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims and me. We both truly appreciate you. Stay safe. Have an amazing weekend. I am so ready for my weekend to start. Have a great night. I'll see you soon. Good night, everyone.